Welcome to the Australian Model Expo. My name's Lawrence Ferrugia and I'm the current director of the show. I've been with Model Expo for almost 30 years. This is my second stint as director. The show has been running for 38 years and the Model Expo has approximately 60 categories that cover every facet of the plastic scale modelling. Model Expo has the competition aspect, but we also have a lot of traders coming through for the 3-day event, and we also have a lot of club exhibitions, and as well on the Monday we have a big swap and sell.
Hi, I'm Craig Jitley from Aeroworks in Adelaide. Just popped along to the Melbourne Expo to catch up with a lot of old friends and just enjoy the modelling community and sell a little bit on the side as well.
Hi everyone, David May from Metro Hobies here at Model Expo, June long weekend. We're here every year. It's a good opportunity for us to be able to have a chat to people about what they're passionate about the hobbies that they're interested in.
Hi, my name's David Constable. Being part of the committee on the Expo, it's pretty hard work. We work on this for the full year to get the thing up and running every year. This is the culmination of all our efforts.
I'm Diane from Tinkering Tools and I'm currently at the Plastic Modelers Convention in S01, Melbourne, which I attend every year. I've been coming across now from Perth, West Australia for 10 years.
Also, we have a large number of traders who come for the 3 days, selling all various products, tools and accessories that are associated with the hobby. We also have a large number of clubs that come along and put on displays of scale plastic models. Most of these displays will work on a specific theme and have quite a lot of information about the theme subjects for the general public.
My name's Scott and I'm a part of the group Gun Builders Australia. We're an online club based around Australia. We have different groups in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth that have regular build meets, and we regularly contribute to our group online, which is majority on a Facebook group. We build lots of mecha, specifically Gundam, which if you don't know what Gundam is, it's actually animated robots from a Japanese anime series called Mobile Suit Gundam. The kits themselves are produced by Bandai. At the moment there's like several hundred different variations we actually have available to us, and we build a lot of them.
The competitors for the Australian Model Expo come from far and afield. We have quite a number that will travel interstate and will come here to compete. We also each year get a small number of international modellers who will come across and take the brave step of packing their models and bringing them across internationally for the competition.
So by now you might be wondering, what is ScaledDownTV? Well, this is a program that we have created for everyone who has an interest in the world of scaled modelling, being it racing your radio controlled cars, boats and planes, to building expansive model railway layouts or even miniature wargaming. We will be showcasing it all. Our idea for a show like this started when I began to look back at my childhood and compared it to what the kids of today were doing with their free time. So our intention is to try and get these kids back off their backsides and get into some of these old school hobbies that I grew up with and enjoyed. We also want to help clubs by coming out and spending time with you and hopefully increase your membership numbers, but also for everyone to see what fun they are missing out on. So if you are involved with the club yourself and would like people to know more about what you do, please get in contact with us via Facebook at ScaledDownTV or email at ScaledDown.tv@gmail.com. Anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you enjoy the show and continue to watch over the following weeks as we explore this awesome world of scale modelling.
G'day, I'm James Atkinson from LSCV. I've got a HPI Baja with a 26cc Zenoa in it. I've had that for probably about a year. Been in the hobby for about just over 2 years. I've done Australian Nationals. I came 9th in Australia. I've always been into cars, stuff like that, big cars, and just thought I'd give it a crack. Something to muck around with, I suppose, keep me interested. My uncle Steve Bella first started the track and everything like that, so he sort of got me into it. That's the Zenoa, it's the heart of the car really. Down here we have the radio box, that's where all the electronics and servos and stuff like that are. Back here is the diff. I have a steel diff in there. That's basically it, that's the driveline of the car. Mainly stock, like it's got upgraded braces and stuff like that, but it's fairly stock.
My name's Angus Torrance. We are in Emerald in the Yarra Ranges at the Ant Farm, which is our private track. We built this track just basically so we had somewhere for ourselves to run. There's not many local tracks around here. We had access to the turf that you see on the track behind me. So over the past few years, this is the result of a lot of hard labour and use of second-hand materials.
I'm Amelia. We're here at the Ant Farm, the boys' private playground. I've been watching them build it for many, many years so that they had somewhere to run their cars. The paddock was too dirty and they're expensive toys. They started working on this track and now they've got their little playground to run and test out their toys.
Hi, my name's Anthony Cabaret. My friends call me Anthony, or Ant. This is my little racing circuit, or our racing circuit, I should say. We started to build it a little over a year ago now. We put a fair bit of work into it. It's come a long way. It's, I think, looking really, really good. We run the cars on here now, and they stay pretty much pristine clean, and it's very, very satisfying, especially being so close to the man cave as such.
Our reason for building the track was so we had somewhere to run all year round. It's got good drainage, this track, so during winter we can still run. The track stays clean and dry, or dry enough to run anyway. There are no local tracks around here. You'd have to do quite a bit of travelling to get to a track. And now we have our own place to race. That's the main reason for building it, so we've got a place to run all year round in our backyard.
So last year I took the boys up to Mount Panorama so they could test the cars on the big track there. After we did that, they decided they were going a lot faster than they thought, so we started building this track here so they could test how fast their cars were going, and this is what we've got.
We've got the timing system now, which is right to the split second. Angus and I get quite competitive. Angus is actually faster than me, but don't tell him I said that. Pretty close behind him, and with the timer now, we can really get some fast track times. It's really, really good fun, and we'd love to see some other people here to get a little bit more action happening. The more cars the merrier.
If anyone would like any more information, please check us out on Facebook, The Ant Farm, to test your car or come down for a race.
G'day, my name's Steve Vallow. I'm from Large Scale Club of Victoria. Today we've got a fun day on, and really today's more about bringing the kids down, having a bit of fun with the families. If you want to test and tune your car, get it ready for your race day, that's what today's about.
My name's Natalie. I'm the current president here at LSCV. We've been running for a few years now, starting in 2015 and officially opening at the beginning of 2016. Large Scale Club of Victoria is the home of 1/5 racing here in Melbourne, and once we've completed our state titles in October of this year, we'll be looking at implementing a speedway track as well.
We've done a little bit of maintenance around the track today as well, while we've got some members down here. We've had the new pit bench all painted up, which looks fantastic, thanks to Natalie and Bianca. In the background there, we've got the barbecue going, sausages and snags, so everyone can have a bit of a feed while they're down here, and drinks.
We look at making this a family-friendly environment, so we'd like to see the kids down here as well with their RC cars, girls, boys, whatever, just here to have fun.
Today the Tough Truck Challenge guys are here. They're also running a bit of a test and tune, their upcoming event next month.
G'day everyone, my name's Aaron from the RC Tough Truck Challenge Australia. Basically what we're doing down today is an all-scale fun day as part of the LSCV all-scale fun day. We're down here today for a bit of fun. Just come on down, have a bit of a crawl.
We like to see other scale cars down here as well to try out the track, not just the 1/5 scale. Bring the families down, have a chat with everyone. It's just a good community to be around.
It's a pretty relaxed day, nothing too serious. We might have a bit of a race later on and get the guys have a bit of fun and throw a bit of mud around. We were flooded out here yesterday, but the track's looking fantastic. A few little spots that we've got to do a bit of maintenance on in the next couple of weeks to get ready for the upcoming Victorian state titles.
We try to hold a race meet at least once a month, and then a fun day once or twice every couple of months as well.
Victorian state titles, that's in October, 12th, 13th and 14th. So yeah, if you're free, come on down. Whether you've got a car or not, come down, have a bit of fun.
My name's Andrew Park and I'm from Geelong RC Off-Roaders. We're at the 2018 Hobies Direct and Bunnings Warehouse Avalon Cup.
Hi, I'm Natalie Vella from Large Scale Club of Victoria, the home of 1/5 Racing in Melbourne. This year we have the honour of hosting the RCRA 2018 Hobies Direct State Titles on the 12th, 13th and 14th of October. Registrations are now open, so for more details find us on Facebook or on the web at largescaleclubofvictoria.com.
G'day, Jason Conrad Patrick here. We're here at the 2018 Victorian Quarter Scale Speedway Club Australian titles for Quarter Scale Speedway.
The hobby's always been there for me. I've started basically when I was a child, as most people do, step away from it as an adult and then come back to it. A lot of adults will come back to it either in the very early 20s or early 30s. Some may not come back until they're actually in their retirement age. The hobby also attracts a large number of juniors who will have some sort of inspiration from either their father or an uncle or somebody associated with the hobby who basically teaches them and introduces them to the hobby, and some just come into it by their own means. For myself, I got introduced to the hobby because I had a passion for aircraft, and it's a lot easier to own a collection of aircraft as scale models than trying to earn and own the real thing, which is prohibitive. My interests have then expanded and have now gone into doing a bit of virtually every other subject. Predominantly aircraft, occasionally we'll do a figure, motor vehicle, a motorcycle or a boat, just basically to broaden horizons. And this is not uncommon for a lot of modelers to actually branch out from what actually attracts them to the hobby and try something different.
I think like most modelers, I started modelling when I was a kid and then dropped it through my 20s when you discover cars and girls and that sort of thing, and picked it up again probably late 20s, early 30s I guess, and I've been modelling on and off ever since. It's always sort of there in the background, something I sort of get to when you, I guess, a good break or a great stress reliever and that sort of thing. Passion for me is probably German World War II aircraft. The research side's probably a big side of it too. It sort of helps you get more involved in your project, I suppose, rather than just the building side of things.
I'm not a model kit builder myself. I do collect die-cast cars. I like the challenge of looking at something new. So anytime that there's something new on the market, whether it's a radio-controlled car, I'll take it out for a drive. Whether it's a plane, I'll fly it, a drone, I'll fly it. Maybe slap a model kit together, but certainly not to the level that you'll see here this weekend. Most of my time is spent with my boys these days. Maybe once they're older, I'll get them all back into it.
I myself have been modelling since 2005, and I chose this subject because I come from a background where I was interested in Japanese animation and I got onto the series, the TV series, and then I found the models, and it just sort of ballooned from there.
I've been involved with Model Expo for over 30 years now, and probably been modelling since I was a young kid in the 60s. The modelling fraternity now is really great now with various groups of clubs, and you get to enjoy modelling with friends and improving your modelling. I suppose my passion for the hobby comes from building small models when I was a young kid and trying to replicate the real thing. And it's grown from there, it becomes part of learning about different models, aircraft, ships, tanks, cars, and learning about history of them and also how they go together. It's a good way of using your hands, using paints and modelling equipment.
To encourage the hobby for our young modellers, we have what we call the make and take. This is where juniors can come along, they get given a model kit, they get some tutoring and help along the way, and from there they will construct a model to a various stage, and they actually get to then take it home and complete it, with the hope that next year they'll be able to bring it in and enter it into the competition. What we've also done is to encourage juniors is every junior that enters basically gets another kit, brand new, to take home, and in this way we hope to foster the hobby, and hopefully these juniors will one day replace me in my role and continue with this show. The Model Expo has had a great turnout and it has been a great show. All our information will be hosted on our website, which is www.modelexpo.com.au, and that will have various tabs for all the various pieces of information about the upcoming show.